You know, one thing we love is when you go online and tell us what you think about the show. Tough crowd viewers are not only the most opinionated bastards, they're also the worst spellers, all right? I've been promising we're going to respond to some of these comments on the air. I thought I'd ask two of our most controversial panelists, Nick and Patrice, to join me.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. All right. Let's start with Patrice. Patrice, this one is from one of your biggest fans, apparently. We're not allowed to say their stupid email names, I guess. I think Patrice stinks, and I don't like him. Patrice uses the most overused white jokes. That's his entire act. It's not the fact that he uses them, but he steps on everyone else's punchlines to get to them. Oh, yeah, and he's fat.
I know who that's from.
Well, look, he's probably quadriplegic. Typing with a straw in his mouth. He is fat. F you, jackass. I have to cut people off sometimes because sometimes I have to get my point out, man. So I can't let stroke mouth and the Puerto Rican always squeeze their knock-knock jokes out. Give me a chance, man. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Here's the next one. Patrice has two things. Patrice has two things going for him in comedy. This is what this one's from.
Yeah, cholesterol and cancer.
No.
Did you see him cover that?
Look, here's Patrice. Patrice has two things going for him in comedy. He's black and he's fat. He doesn't have to try very hard to come up with good material. If you're a fat, minority, gay, female, or handicapped, you should be a comic. Skinny, white male comics are the funniest people out there, but political correctness holds us down.
Amen.
Oh,
amen.
Thank you, Greg O'Gill. This guy gotta be a hacky little white comic, of course. But you know what? I don't think it's Greg because he's Jewish. This is the work of a real solid Aryan. So it's one of these white boys who watches me in the back and wonders why I'm not bombing every night. Shut your face, stupid, and take the 2 stars Naomi Judd gave you, you idiot.
Okay. Nick, you're next.
Hey, you got time for me? Thanks.
Yes. Nick. All right, this one's from some fan of yours. It says, Nick is a dumb dago working class boor. His IQ is under 100. He's as funny as a urine-stained New York alley. Just by being alive, he makes fun of low-end white trash. What a travesty.
Dumb dago? Who the hell are you, Elliot Ness? If you're going to use an ethnic slur, use something somebody other than Strom Thurmond's going to find funny. You know, what next, nincompoop? And as far as my IQ, it is under 100, but that's only because your sister swallowed 40 points of it last night. And hold on, I'm not finished with you, you punk. And as far as being funny as a urine-stained alley, who would know more about urine-stained alleys than someone who was conceived in one? Good night.
Now, here's another one. Nick DiPaolo, I even laughed at his jokes tonight. I finally saw some humility in him. Yep. And now I get his harsh jokes.
I didn't get a good one. I
finish it.
Last week he seemed like a racist bigot to me. I'm glad to see he's not.
So you finally found me funny, huh? It's amazing how much better my jokes work when your view isn't being blocked by a pair of 14-year-olds' nuts. As far as humility doesn't make a comic funny. It's his point of view. You know, I want your laugh, not your vote. And as far as last week goes, maybe the only reason I seemed like a bigot was because you were watching the show while you were sitting on Spike Lee's lap. P.S. Bigot is spelled with 1 G, you dumb Pollock.
All right. I get too many to really, read them all, but here's one. Colin really needs to stop eating on the air. He looks like effing Jiminy Glick. And then this other person writes back to that person, hey, either Colin eats on air or we don't have to hear his incoherent rambling, or he doesn't eat on air and we do have to listen to his incoherent rambling.
Look at this.
I love that. Would you rather I spoke like this and just kind of gave you the joke and the punchline and be one of the comedians that laughs at his joke so that you get it? Is that the style you like, stupid? You can't follow individuals. What?
That's one of the insults they said about me on the message board. They laugh at my jokes all the time.
Is what?
What?
They said I laugh at my own jokes all the time on that message board.
Really?
I hate that message board, man. God damn it.
They said you laugh at your own jokes? But do you know what I'm talking about? First of all, do you know that I'm talking? But second of all, do you know what I'm talking about? I'm saying, everybody always complains, oh, comedy's too hacky. And then when you try to be your own self, whatever flaws you might have, then I got to listen to dummies like this who want a game show host with blow-dried hair in a suit, standing there smiling at them with perfect teeth. You mother... All right, listen. Well, wait a minute.
That was John Stewart you just talked
I
about.
really did get mad.
That was Ken Ober he's talking about.
This is... All right, this one's from a guy for me, just to show I've still got it. I drink his bath water. He could not be hotter. I'm not a fat chick either. I'm a bodybuilder who can't wait till Tough Crowd comes on every night. Rock on, you sexy Irish bastard. You know what? Listen, big guy. I'm a bit of an amateur bodybuilder myself. I've decided to throw you a bone. Here's a promo shot we decided not to use of me. Okay, well, thanks, everybody. We do read the message boards.
Look like a gay bowling tournament.
That's good enough. We'll be right back. Well, you know what the funny thing is? This is like one of my favorite shows right now and my favorite people, and I still feel like killing everybody on the panel right now. I don't even know why. Maybe I'm just a hateful person, or maybe you deserve death. I don't know. Think about it. Thanks to recent legislation, as of last Sunday, airline pilots are allowed to carry guns. So we asked our panelists, what other profession would you give guns to and why? Ken? I haven't said this in many years. Ken Ober!
Oh, thank you. I didn't know you felt that way about game show hosts, okay? I think that shrinks should be armed. Not so much for their own protection, but for ours. You see, they are society's first line of defense. Every day they see problems that will never be solved. Years of Prozac and therapy don't come close to the healing power of a .38 slug carefully placed at the base of the skull.
Beautiful. All right, Jim Norton.
I think stand-up comedians should be allowed to be armed. This way, the next time you're on stage and some jack-off in the audience answers his cell phone, or some irritating Long Island whore is just staring at you blankly, shoving buffalo wings into her fat face. There's some guy with a bad mustache and dumpster breath comes up to you and goes, here's one you can use in your act. You could just put the barrel of the gun into their mouth and blow their stupid brains all over the bar menu.
All right. Patrice O'Neill.
I really think Jim Norton's T-cells should be given a gun. To help protect them from whatever virus he brought back from Brazil, because a drug cocktail ain't gonna be enough. Also, Ken Ober should be allowed to carry a gun for security against Matt Lauer's attempt to have him murdered, so he can be the only one in show business with that awful haircut. It looks like something that you use to start a fire when you're stuck on a desert island.
Rich Vaughn.
Oh, Jesus. You know what? I would give a gun to the host of the Oscars. Your acceptance speech is too long, see ya. When we know you're a womanizer and a drug abuser and you start off by thanking God, dead. All right? When you want to take a bulletproof car to the Oscars and your eyes look like golf balls, dead. Okay? And most of all, when you use the Oscar forum to give your dumb, fat political views, dead.
All right. That was... And do you play a lot of golf without the L, stupid? I would give golf balls. I said golf. I would give, easy. I would give guns to the McDonald's assistant managers. If you had to deal with every thug from your neighborhood trying to get a free fillet of fish, you ever stood in line at McD's watching the abuse these employees have to take from everybody who's got $5.50? I got jumped by the straws and ketchups one day. There were two lines at McDonald's after midnight, the Bloods and the Crips. I had to get a 15-year-old kid in a Chiefs jersey to buy me my Happy Meal, okay? 2 double cheese, 1 fries, and strawberry shake, holla back. That's how they give the order. Because everybody has to have a strawberry shake. I don't know why. Now, I know, Patrice, we've had this argument. You say, well, white people go to McDonald's too. But for you people, it's like Cheers. You know everybody in the place. They all know your name. Like, yo, what's up, bud? How you doing? Yeah, you know. All right. That's it, folks. He dismisses me like this. Remember, items may have settled in the overhead compartments during the show.
Good for you.